Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you here inside of Alfred P. Redman's Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. It's going to be the Thermopolis Bobcats taking on the Wyoming Indian Chiefs in a battle of, well, it's, I guess, a battle for the ages here. The Thermopolis Bobcats 3-1 coming into this game with following a loss to Green River. Can't remember if they're 3A or 4A, but either way, still a really tough loss on the road. But they had really big wins though. They beat 3A Lander, 3A Mountain View, and I think they beat a 2A team. I can't remember which one though, but they're still really tough wins on the road. Bobcats have yet to play a single home game in 2025-26. Wyoming Indian Chiefs, however, they played 9 games at this point. They were 8-0 coming into their recent loss over Lodge Grass. I think either last week or the week prior. It wasn't last week. What am I talking about? Whatever. But the Wyoming Indian Chiefs currently ranked 4th in the Wyo Preps 2A basketball standings. It'll be a really interesting game for sure. All that and more coming up in just a moment. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Varsity Boys Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The number 4 ranked Wyoming Indian Chiefs and the Thermopolis Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you back inside of Al Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs with a lowercase I. It is the Wyoming Indian Chiefs and the Thermopolis Bobcats on Two Basins Sports Network. These two teams might be able to see a lot of each other in the coming years. These two teams met once in Thermopolis, once in regionals, and once in state. And now they meet again. It's the 2026 season, and we are underway from Ethete for the final time tonight. Oh, and, well, sorry about that. We got messed up our scoreboard. Up to the far side, Zach Hasty. He'll get up to the corner now, driving baseline drive, kicks it out. Bomagen tries for 3. This one's up. No good. And rebounded by the 2 here for Thermopolis. He'll kick it back out to the corner. Down the left side, shot on its way. It's up and a hard foul. And let's see what this is here for the Bob. Oh, yeah, it is a shooting foul. So that is going to be 2 shots coming up. JV team kicked butt and took names in that JV game, but Varsity is an entirely different animal. Let's see how the Bobcats can do in this one. Shot is up and it's in. Like we said, Wyoming Indian came into this game 8-1. They were undefeated until their most recent game where they lost to Lodgegrass. They have yet to lose to a Wyoming opponent yet. Shot is up, and it is in. And here they go again up to the far side. A couple of the key suspects that we definitely will be looking for tonight. Shot is up on the inside. It's up in a foul. A couple of the usual suspects. Hayanito Monroe Black, the senior. Adriano Brown, the senior. LaDanian Brown, the senior. And Cordell Spoonhunter, the senior. Those will be 4 players that we'll have our eye on tonight for Wyoming Indian. Hayanito. I suck, man. I'm trying my best, man. Arapaho is not an easy language to pronounce, man. Hayanito. I think that's how it is. Or at least somewhat similar to it. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. So Wyoming Indian will break the ice. They'll have their first basket of the night. Near side. I think this is Collins with it. Nolan Collins. It's swatted and out of bounds he goes. Nolan Collins played wide receiver this past fall for the football team. So expect him to be that one guy at the forward spot that they can trust, or not really at forward spot. I don't even know where they have him right now, actually. I think they got him at the shooting, or the, they got him at the point spot there. Into the corner, slinging it over to Cody Bomagen. He'll drive to the right side, one of the few people on the team that can dunk. And he'll lose the ball, and they'll come down the other side of the floor, down to the middle of the floor. And we have a traveling violation. And Thermopolis will get the ball back, as it looks like Parlane Ferris took a little too many steps with it there. By the way, we made a point of showing you the intro in this game. Oh, what a steal down the right side. It's up and it's in. Trying to see who it was there. Here comes Nolan Collins, gets up to the corner. Now here they go down the baseline, kicks it out to Bomagen. Bomagen right side, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Julius Robinson. I want to say that it was Adriano Brown that was in on that shot on that last possession. The shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Bomagen. Right now the Chiefs with the lead 3-2. Bomagen picks it up on the far side. He'll try to skip to the corner. Skips it back over to Bomagen on that left side, playing at the shooting guard position now. He'll skip it over to Ellis Weber. Weber now to the corner to Bomagen. No, that is not Bomagen. I apologize. That is Hasty. He'll turn around, takes the shot. It's up and it's in. Bobcats retake the lead, and you can probably expect this to be a somewhat close game here, at least early on. These two teams, I mean, you already see Wyoming Indian 8-1. It's listed there on the bottom of your screen. These guys, you don't win 8 games in a row, without being at least, without being good. And when they played in the Glen Rock tournament as well, you're playing against, 3A teams in that Glen Rock tournament. So that is definitely something to, definitely have a little bit of bragging rights there if you could take down a team, an entire class above you. 5-4, Wyoming Indian on top here. And once again, trading the lead for the third time today. And that one goes out of bounds as they have a dribbling error off that, and good sportsmanship there from the Wyoming Indian player on the far side. Trying to console him there. That was Hayanito Monroe Black down there that gave him the back pat there. So credit to him for that. Hayanito Monroe Black with it on the far side, up past the timeline. He's going to pass to the near side, up to the 11 of Adriano Brown. Brown down the left side, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Hasty. Ball loose there in the back of the timeline, and it's still chaos there up into the pinwheel. Tries to pass to the near side, takes the jumper. That one's up and it's no good. Turns around, takes it. It's up. That one's no good. Parlane Ferris and Jordan Black both taking shots at it. Here comes Zach Hasty. He'll try to get by. Gets the pass up to Brody Welch. Welch up into the corner. That is going to be tipped and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bobcats. We were told about Brody Welch as well. He has been thinking about nothing, really not much else except for breathing and the Wyoming Indian game. He has been thinking about this nonstop, about how he's going to go up against this team. And That's what we were told about a lot of these players. They've been preparing for this game for quite a while. They knew that this was going to be one of the biggest games of the year for the Thermopolis Bobcats. Right now, they're kind of, so far, knock on wood, they're holding their own so far. And a foul committed by the Chiefs. Shot is up, and it is in for Zach Hasty. So it'll tie the game at 5. Can go one of two ways. It's either going to be a high-scoring affair or it's going to be a lot of defense. Score being like 41-40 at the end of the game. Either way, this is not going to be a blowout. I can kind of sense that this is going to be a close game throughout the course of this one. Falls to the ground. Bobcats try to get the steal and a travel. Oh. No, check that. They called a timeout. Thermopolis, looks like Shane Corpening got the timeout before really much else could be done there. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. Bobcat timeout, 6-5.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Alfred Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, here in central Fremont County on the Wind River Reservation. 4:42 to go here in the first quarter. It is varsity boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Thermopolis Basketball Club and Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professionals since 2014. And we're back underway, 4:41 still to play. And Thermopolis has been passing smoothly today. Welch with it, he's going to try. Oh man, the three no good, but he'll try to grab his own rebound, falls to the floor, he'll get it! Bobajan moving to his right side. Bobajan skip pass up to the corner, shot on its way, 3! Trying to get his number 10. I think that was Bridger Pyle in on the 3. That is going to put the Bobcats their largest lead of the day. Pulls up for the shot, that's up, no good. Trying to get the number, it was number 10, I think that was Hayanito. Shot is up on its way, it's up and it's in. I think it was Pyle again on the basket for the Bobcats. 11 on the board since the timeout. It's tipped! Coming back the other way. It's going back Chiefs' way. Pulls up for the jumper. It's up and it's no good. Welch gets the rebound. The shot was taken there by Adriano Brown, the senior. Pulls up for the jumper. It's Hasty. This one's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Hayanito Monroe Black. Passes to the left side. This is Brown with it, the senior with it. He's going to dribble right hand, tries to get by Welch. Passes to his left, Julius Robinson. He'll move to his right side. Up onto the pinwheel, 3:18 to go. He'll move left side, screen set by Hayanito. Now up into the corner, moving right side. Takes the jumper, this one's up. Cannot get it to go as Parlane Ferris. And a football tackle down there trying to get it away. Bobcats will set up shop here, coast to coast, going up, and it's a foul. And this has been some of the most physical basketball I think I've seen in a long, long while. These two teams want this badly. 11-5, Bobcats on top here on the reservation. And by the way, the foul looks like it was committed by the senior Julius Robinson. He'll get his second personal. The Chiefs with the lowercase I getting their third team foul. And Slade Spoonhunter, I know you're in the building somewhere, man. I hope you're getting some good film of this. Shot is up and it's in for 3. Zach Hasty on the 3. I couldn't get it there in time, I'm sorry. Parlane Ferris with it, gets up to the far side. He's going to move. Damon Willow, jump stop, kicks it back up. Here comes the 4 of Jordan Black. Black one-on-one. He'll move up to the elbow. Kicks it back out to the three-pointer. Hayanito Monroe Black with it. He'll take the shot with the mid-range. That one's up, no good. Tries to go for the rebound. It's taken away by the 3. And now here comes the 0 of Damon Willow. Takes the shot. It's up, and it's no good. Damon Willow, we saw a lot of him in the JV game earlier this evening. Going out of bounds up the near side, but faster than we could even get our camera on it. And it's going back to the Chiefs. 14-5 in case you're just tuning in. Thermopolis Bobcats against the number 4 ranked Wyoming Indian Chiefs, the 4th best team in all of 2A basketball. Bobcats are no strangers to slaying giants, though. especially in the sport of basketball the last couple of years. Down the right side, shot on its way, it's up and it's no good. And rebounded by Zach Hasty. Middle of the floor, Brody Welch tries to pass it inside, and it's stolen away. It's coming back the other way. Number 2, Parlane Ferris, and now he'll kick it back. Shots up, and it's no good. Brody Welch on the defensive rebound. And sweeter than Welch's grape juice. That was a beautiful job there by Brody to get the rebound. Up into the corner. That one's up, swatted away. Parlane Ferris keeps it in. Up to the far side of the floor here. Here comes Jordan Black. Black up into the wing. He'll move to his right side, trying to blow by Ellis Weber. Shot off the top of the basket. 2-on-2 situation. Hasty down the middle of the floor. Shots up and it's in. 16-5. Bobcats on top, and we got a timeout. And the Thermopolis Bobcats up by 11 here in Ethete. 1:27 to go in the first quarter. You're watching Thermopolis Bobcats boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats, or what's left of it. We'll be back in just a moment. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back inside the house that Al built. Alfred Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School. Well, this place was always a bucket list item for me. I did broadcast a freshman game last year, but one of my biggest bucket list items was to broadcast a varsity basketball game from this gymnasium, and by God, we're here. What an experience it has been. 16-5, Bobcats on top. The JV boys won earlier this evening by about 15 some odd points, and we got some discussion down there at the scorers table. So we're trying to see what's going on there. 16-5. Still your score here in Ethete, and it looks like it might have been a possession thing there. So possession arrow is pointed to the left. We do believe that is going to be. Oh no, we got a technical foul. Yeah, they got Ellis Weber at the free throw line. This is a tech. For what? I have no idea. I know during the freshman game against Worland, we saw a technical foul issued because of a jersey number, but I don't know what's going on down here too. The Wyoming Indian Chiefs coach is down there. The referees are down there. They're talking with the scorekeepers. Don't know what's going on. Craig Ferris, I assume that's who that is down there conversing with the refs, and the Chiefs are getting loud here. Ellis Weber gets the shot up and in. We'll try our best to hold our camera still here. With these Chiefs fans, they know how to get loud. Shot is up and no good for Weber. You know, that's the best part of high school basketball. I feel like if you want atmosphere, you go to a Wyoming Indian Chiefs game. It's about the best atmosphere I think that you're going to get in Class 2A basketball, and I don't think it's even close. Sometimes it feels like a 3A, sometimes even a 4A game when you're here at Al Redman Senior Gymnasium. Left side, here comes, I think that is Hasty, and they'll go around the perimeter. This is Bridger Pyle, and Hayanito Monroe Black comes in with a football block. 17-5, and oddly enough, I think he does actually play football. So I guess I did pronounce that correctly because the guy with the microphone is pronouncing it like that too. So it's the double E's. It's pronounced like the double E is a sound. Like that's something that caught me off guard at first, but. You know, you get used to it. Like the more you try to learn the language, right? It's just like that's why it doesn't matter if it's Arapaho, if it's Spanish, if it's French, if it's anything. The more you learn the language, the better, the easier it's going to get. You know, most people will try to do pronunciation last, but you know, back underway here. Here comes Wyoming Indian on the pinwheel. Tries to go between the legs, pick up the dribble, and now he'll have a guy out to the far side, and we got a whistle. Trying to see what it was. The referee on the baseline did a signal there. I don't know what's going on. I think it is going to be Something on Thermopolis. Yeah, it is. It'll be only their second time. I think there might have been some illegal contact down there for the Cats, for lack of better words. That is not him at all. That is number 11. Takes the shot. It's up and cannot get it to go. Adriano Brown. And the Chiefs have just not gotten a lot of their shots to fall tonight. Something's just not going right with this Wyoming Indian Chiefs offense. The defense is doing just fine, I think, but the offense is just not where it needs to be. Hayanito Monroe Black with it. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Zach Hasty. 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hasty coming up past the timeline. He'll come up to the far side, up to Ellis Weber. He'll drive in, takes the shot, and they'll call the traveling violation. Pretty easy call to make down there on the baseline. The Chiefs will get the ball back. Yeah, I mean, that would have been legal in the NBA, but this is unfortunately high school ball. So if it was the NBA, he would have been just fine. But 20, actually, I don't even think it would have been legal in the NBA. I think it was more than 3 steps. And we got a hold there on the Bobcats, and Paul Collimer is incensed down there on the bench. I thought I heard him scream. And we're all the way up here. We're all like, what, how many rows this is? How many rows is this? Are these bleachers? Like, we're like 20, 30 rows deep. Still could hear him from down there. Hopefully he doesn't get a technical called for that, though. Got to be careful. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Trying to go for the rebound. And he'll have a shot up. 10 seconds to go. Ellis Weber on the rebound. 19 to 5. 2, 1. Weber with the last second, and it rolls out. And a defensive rebound by Adriano Brown, and that'll bring an end to the first quarter here in Ethete, here in the mecca of high school basketball in Wyoming. It's 19-5. Bobcats on top here on the road, trying to nab their 4th win of the season. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Varsity Boys Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. 2A West action returns when we come back.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Al Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, named after Wyoming's winningest head basketball coach, Al Redman Sr., who 1985 through 1985 led Wyoming Indian to 50 consecutive wins. He remains a role model for me. Al Redman Sr. is one of the coaches in Wyoming that I wish I would have gotten to meet him in real life. He passed away in 2023. Unfortunately, never got a chance to meet him. I wish I would have. And he is one of my role models. I have a couple of role models in Wyoming basketball and football, that I look up to as I look to be a coach one day, right, at the high school level. It's just, Al Redman Sr. has always been one of my favorites, and I'm so glad that they decided that they made the right choice to name this building after him. He deserves it. Shot on its way for 3. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Hayanito Monroe Black. Shot is on its way up and in. And the Chiefs are going to get the basket. The Chiefs with the lowercase I. Here comes Zach Hasty, near side. He'll sling it over to Brody Welch. Oh, good Lord. That was a big fall there for Parlane Ferris. 7:35 to go here in the second quarter. You're watching Varsity Boys Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Or as I always say, what's left of the voice of the Bobcats. Usually by the time the boys' games roll around, I usually don't have a voice. Level 2025, anybody? It's out of bounds, 7:27 to go. I'm trying to adjust the clock here. Thankfully, they went out of bounds to give me a little bit of time to reset it. Zach Hasty going to inbound here. And skip pass over to Bridger Pyle. I think that was Jordan Garrison that did that. Brody Welch kicks it back out. Pyle's going to try for 3. That one's off the cup. Just a little bit stolen away. Bobbage to the right side. It's up and it's in. 21-7 here, a minute of the way through here in the mecca of high school basketball. Oh, what a block. Oh, that was a foul, actually. Hold on. Wyoming's basketball capital. I mean, there's just nothing like it. The fans are getting, fans have been awesome today. It got a little bit loud there at the start of the game. Haven't heard much, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping it'd be a lot closer because I wanted to see the fans get into it here because I'm telling you, even for you just want to see it on film and through YO today, right? Like the Slade Spoon Hunter videos, that you see on like YouTube and stuff. It's like these fans love their Chiefs. There's just no doubt about it. I've heard stories when the Bobcats went to regionals, right? They packed the building at Wolverine Gym. These fans they get into it. They live, they breathe the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, man. It's just awesome to see. And it's stolen away through the middle, shot on its way. It's up, and how did he get that to go? That was Jordan Black, the junior, on the shot there to bring it within 11. Ellis Weber with it. Keeps himself low, takes the shot, it's up and it's so good. Brody Welch tried to go for the rebound there. Pulls up for the shot, Parlane Ferris for 3! And we have a timeout and the Chiefs are getting loud here in Ethete. We'll be back in just a moment. You are watching high school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like welcoming back inside of Al Redman Senior Gymnasium, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. Glad to have you all with us here. Wyoming Indian Chiefs and the Thermopolis Bobcats on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Thermopolis Basketball Club and Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field consulting professionals since 2013. Well, it's been a heck of a game here so far. The Bobcats and the Chiefs. Wyoming Indian came into this game ranked 4th in 2A boys basketball, and the Bobcats took that challenge, and they have so far excelled with it, 21-13. The Bobcats played the Chiefs 3 times last year, once in the regular season, once in regionals, and once at state. They beat Wyoming Indian at home in the regular season, lost to Wyoming Indian in regionals, but still went on to qualify for state, and they beat Wyoming Indian in, I believe, the semifinals, in which they went on to beat the Pine Bluffs Hornets in the 2A state championship. It's been a long road. These two teams, I feel like it could be like a little mini rivalry here between the Bobcats and the Chiefs. I would love to see that. Baseline drive, kicking up to the left side. That is a traveling violation. It will go back to the Chiefs. 6:07 to go here. Up to the far side. It's going to be up into the corner. They'll move to the left side. Up onto the volleyball line, left side now. Here comes the 2 of Parlane Ferris. Kicks out, shot on his way for 3! Julius Robinson! And Wyoming Indians starting to get themselves back together here. And it's kept with the Bobcats for now. Kicks it out to Brody Welch, and now up to, I think that's Weber, now back to Welch. Sharing it amongst themselves, it's Ellis Weber. He'll pass left side to Zach Hasty. Hasty's a danger from beyond the arc. We haven't seen too many of those. Oh, Bobijan up, no good. But Welch on the rebound, it's up, no good. 3rd time's the charm. And what do we have here? Timeout? No, I don't think so. Maybe I should get a color commentator. Okay, Cody Bobijan is going to have the free throw, so it was a foul on the Chiefs. He will have a couple of shots here. Hayanito Monroe Black on the right side of the key, and then LaDanian Brown on the left side of the key. Those two will be in charge of rebounding on this next shot. Thermopolis will get the basket. We got a couple of whistles coming in as Nolan Collins is going to come onto the floor again. He'll replace the 10 of Bridger Pyle. The senior has had a fantastic game so far tonight. Bobijan looking for the shot. It's up and it's in. 23 on the board for the Bobcats. Chiefs getting pretty close, though. This is about as close as it's been since the early first quarter. Bobcats do need to find a way. They cannot get complacent here. Underhands it up to the left side here. This is Hayanito Monroe Black. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. And rebounded by the Bobcats. Coming down, Zach Hasty. Right side. It's up and it looks like they're going to call the charge. They will call the charging foul on Zach Hasty. It'll go back to the Chiefs. And Hayanito Monroe Black, he's going to give it back up top here. Up past the pinwheel, trying to get by. Up to the far side. Kicks it back up to the 2 of Parlane Ferris. Ferris now left side to the 5 of Julius Robinson. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. He tries to sell the foul. And it's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Cats. Onto the rug here. In a packed house here at Redman Gymnasium. It's like I think Nolan Collins is going to toss this in. We're still seeing what's going on here. Ooh, my clock's still running. I'm sorry, guys. 4:45 to go here in this second quarter here in Ethete. This has been an incredible game on the reservation. About the Thermopolis Bobcats and the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, like we said, a lot of history the last year or so with these guys. They played 3 games together. Wyoming Indian Chiefs are sitting 1-2 against the Cats since 2025 or 2024. They've met each other twice in a playoff situation. The Chiefs beat the Bobcats last March in regionals in Riverton. Bobcats went on to beat Wyoming Indian in the semis in Casper I think it was Casper College, wasn't it? I think that's where the semis were this past year, but doesn't really matter. Zach Hasty passes left side. Now up to Weber, now to Nolan Collins, and now underneath to Brody Welch. Right side, takes the shot. It's up and it's in! Brody Welch with the basket. Sweeter than Welch's grape juice. What a finish there by Brody Welch. And this one's that's going to go out of bounds. They had a chance there. Zach Hasty came in, lightning fast, and my camera's doing the thing again. This is great. For those who missed the girls' varsity game, it did that there too. So I just wish it's an AI like tracking camera, and I know it's supposed to do that. It's just it just frustrates me when it does it. So I'm trying to get that taken care of, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, we're all good, and we just get the settings back to where they were. Got an inbound coming up here. Takes the wide shot. That one's up, no good. Well, that is too close. That's too far. I think we had it there, right? Okay, back underway. It's tipped. Pulls it in forward to Nolan Collins. Collins with it. He'll pass the rock left here. Hasty with it into the corner. We'll fix the clock here at the next stoppage of play here. Nolan Collins up into the corner. This is Ellis Weber underneath to Welch. Welch kicks it back out. Hasty, he's going to let it fly. No good there on the 3 ball. Ellis Weber there to get the rebound. Welch dribbles once, gives up to Hasty. He'll drive inside the paint, takes the shot. It's up. It ribs out. And we got a whistle. So 3:06 to go here in the second quarter. Wyoming Indian will get the ball back. Parlane Ferris will inbound for the Chiefs. Hayanito Monroe Black there behind the line. Now here comes the 11 of Adriano Brown. Kicks back out. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. 25-16. Bobcats still lead by 9. Not nearly as much of a gap as it was earlier at the start of the quarter, but they're still in a comfortable spot. They just got to limit the mistakes here. They had a lot of turnovers here in the second quarter. Throws it up. This one's up, and it is going to be taken back away by the Chiefs. Gets it back up top. Now to the left side. Ball's loose. Kicks it back out. Here comes Jordan Black. Takes the 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebounded. Here comes the 11 of Adriano Brown. And a whistle. 2:25 still to play here. We got a couple subs coming in for Thermopolis. It looks like Bridger Pyle and Jordan Garrison. Those will be a couple ones coming in here. Ellis Weber, I think, is coming out of the game. Wyoming Indian does have a couple of free throws coming up. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. I think this is Adriana Brown taking the free throws, and it is. 17 on the board for Wyoming Indian. Sorry. There was a kid that walked by our camera and just kept hovering around my setup. I didn't know what to do. Don't have the heart to push her away. I also need to do my job here. 2:23 to go here. Goes out of bounds, and now Parlane Ferris is going to throw this one in. Here comes Julius Robinson. Now left side here to Adriano Brown. Brown up to Ferris. Ferris gets it tipped. And Hasty still sticks with him despite getting court-monstered. And now Hayanito Monroe Black gets in there. And we got a foul. We got a whistle, something. 2:10 to go. Hayanito Monroe Black. Or Hayanito Monroe Black. Taking more free throws here. 17, or well, I guess he's just only taking his first free throws here. First one is up, no good. 2:10 to go in the half. It's been a very solid game so far. Second one is on its way. It's up and it's in. Hayanito Monroe Black gets it done. Bridger Pyle with it. He tries to get the goal and way off focus there. Zach Hasty just lost his focus there. Just a lapse. 2 minutes to go here. It looks like it's going to go back to the Chiefs. Julius Robinson will have this one between the O and the M. He will pass this one in. Trying to get by. He kicks it out to Parlane Ferris. He'll drive right side. Takes the shot. It's up and it's in. And now here comes the three of Cody Bommingen. He'll toss this one up to the far side. Trying to get by the line. And stolen away by Parlane Ferris down the middle of the court. It's up and it's in. Hayanito Monroe Black. And the Bobcats need to change something here. This is not working. Hayanito Monroe Black on another steal. It's up and it's in. And Shane Corpening will call a timeout. This will be the Bobcats' third timeout. And they are starting to get loud. The camera's shaking. And listen to that. We'll be right back in just a moment. You're watching Thermopolis Bobcats basketball on Two Basins Sports Network.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Ethete, Wyoming, on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School, home of the Chiefs. Back underway. Bobcats only lead by 1. Now down the left side, and a charge. It's going back to the going back to the Chiefs off a charging call for Zach Hasty, his second personal foul. Shane Corpening looking puzzled as to why the call was made. And frankly, I think you could probably argue both ways there. And Hasty falls. They'll call the push foul here. Adriano Brown, I think, getting charged with it. His second team foul for the Chiefs. And Bobcats just trying to regroup here. Now Wyoming Indian playing a 4-man press. Collins tosses it up. Here comes Hasty down the left side. And here comes Ellis Weber. Now back up to Hasty. Driving left. It's up and it's no good. No, check that. That's actually Jordan Garrison. Down the right side. It's tipped. And Weber gets the steal. Pyle's going to get this one out of the backcourt. Now here comes Hasty. Hasty up the middle. Takes the shot. It's up and it can't get it to go. Ferris on the rebound. Parlane Ferris on the right wing, 38 seconds to go. He'll move back to the attack line. Goes left side now to the 4 of Jordan Black. Now up to the left side, Hayanito Monroe Black gets up to Ferris. Ferris trips over it, and he'll try to get it away. Stolen back by Hasty. 24 seconds to go. They'll pass it up now to to Nolan Collins. He'll kick it back out to Zach Hasty. He does have that range. He made a full court shot against Level last year. 10 seconds to go. Up to Collins, now to Hasty, now right side here to Weber, or now Garrison, and now this one's stolen away. Parlane Ferris could have had a hand on it there. 3 seconds to go in the second. And out of bounds it goes. Bobcats might try to get just a quick 3. And lets it go. Hasty gets it to go for 3! Zach Hasty! And that is what he does best, the last second 3 to extend the lead to 4 when we're going into the half. We'll be back in just a moment. 10 minutes put up on the board. We're going to take a much-needed breather after that. And at halftime, the Thermopolis Bobcats lead the Wyoming Indian Chiefs 28-4.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like to welcome you back here inside of Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. And this place has been electric a couple times here tonight. We had the Chiefs chant before the end of the second quarter. But this game has been just downright just amazing to watch and amazing to call. And it's just been so much fun to be here. It's just generally just an honor. I know we said this a lot already, but it's just an honor to be here in this building. Don't take it for granted, that's for sure. Anyway, third quarter back underway here. And we are back underway for the start of this third quarter. The Bobcats hopefully making the necessary adjustments in the halftime. And driving inside, shot on its way for Weber. It's up and it's no good. And rebounded by the 11 of Adriano Brown. Brown on the elbow, kicks up behind him. Hayanito Monroe, Black down to the right side, shot up, and it's in for Jordan Black. They'll draw it within 2. Passes it up to the front court here. Ellis Weber tries the skip, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Bobcats. 7:21 to go in the third quarter. And looking at 15-21 in this entire night here. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be on the air for middle school basketball tomorrow. Thermopolis taking on Rocky Mountain. That should be a lot of fun. Passing to the right side here. This is Jordan Garrison now. Got the pass off Nolan Collins. Sorry, my brain was just, looks like I was running on a Windows XP there for a sec. Passes to the right side. It's Zach Hasty on the free throw line now underneath. Shot is on its way. Up and in! Jordan Garrison! Jordan Garrison saw a lot of him in the JV game earlier. Shot on its way for 3, up, no good. Cody Bomagen on the defensive rebound, and now here comes Hasty. He'll pass left side to Bomagen. Down the right side, it's up and it's in, and it should be no surprise. You know, Cody Bomagen has always been a threat in the paint. Remember, him and Brody Potter were always the ones that were constantly getting to the rim and dunking it. And I haven't seen that today, but Cody Bomagen has come close. He has touched the rim. It's just a matter of time, I feel like. Jordan Garrison with it. He'll pass right side to Ellis Weber on the volleyball line. Now to Zach Hasty. Hasty trying to get by Jordan Black. He's calling his man over to get open here. This is going to be Ellis Weber now off the pass by Nolan Collins. Sorry that we obscured the three-point line there. Back up to Collins on the pinwheel. Now left side to Weber. Weber right side now to Hasty. Steps back. Now right side to, to Nolan Collins. Jordan Garrison now left to Weber. He'll try to get by. Finally finds a hole there. One dribble, and Nolan Collins gets it rejected and out of bounds. And it looks like it'll stay right here with the Bobcats. .5:42 to go. It's been a free running clock so far today. Not many stoppages to really stop the clock. I guess, for lack of better words there. Zach Hasty in the corner. He's looking to go right side. Now up to Garrison. Now right side to Weber. Now up to Nolan Collins. Collins tries the skip over to Hasty. And now to the corner to Ellis Weber. Weber, one dribble. Now inside to Bomagen. Now kicks it out. Driving down the right side. And a loose ball picked up. And it's coming back the other way. Parlane Ferris now down the right side to Brown. That one's up and it's in. Black. Jordan Black on the basket. Still within 4 here. Bobcats can afford a couple mistakes like that, but not too many. They can't be doing this consistently. Weber gets through a bunch of traffic, and they'll get called for the, oh, man. I think they got him on the carry there, I think is what they got him. So that's going to get it back to Wyoming Indian. Looks like Bridger Piles into the game here for Thermopolis. Black with it. Black stops on the far side, gives it back to Parlane Ferris. Ferris moves right side. Now here comes the 5 of Julius Robinson. He'll move left side. Back door here to Jordan Black. Now right side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Robinson tried. It's stolen away. Hasty has a breakaway now down left side. Shot on its way. Up and in. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be a charge. Oh, man. And Shane Corping's got to be fuming mad down there. I know it doesn't look like it, but if it were me personally, right? Okay, yeah, he is talking to the ref here, trying to get some explanation as to what the heck happened. But, you know, me personally, right, I probably wouldn't be screaming and yelling at the refs, but I would still be internally be like, what the heck was that call? And I'm not saying, don't take that as me saying that was a bad call. It was not. It was a good call. It was definitely a charge. But shot is up and it's in. Hayanito Monroe Black with the 3. Oh, the Chiefs starting to do the defense chant. Here they go. Now left side up top. It is going to be Zach Hasty. Down left side is Bobican. Up and no good. And they're trying to get out of there. Bobcats applying the press. Gets up to the near side. Pump fakes. Now goes down the right side. Shot is on its way. It's swish. Jordan Black with the game leading basket. Bobcats playing in hostile territory here. The Chiefs wanted a travel. It's tipped and stolen away down the other end. Mitchell Seahair. It's up and it's a foul. 2 shots coming up for the Chiefs. Thought for sure they would have let that one go, but the Bobcats have got a lot of those types of calls tonight. They've not been very lenient on anybody tonight. They need to be a lot more careful here. They do need to still get those hands up, try to get the block, but you also got to try to avoid getting fouled. I know that's easier said than or trying to avoid getting called for the foul. I know that's easier said than done. Shot is on its way, and it rims out for Hayanito Monroe Black. Or sorry, check that. That is not him at all. That is the 30 of Mitchell Seahair. Seahair looking for his second shot here. This one's up off the front of the rim. Can't get either of them to go. Collins now to Hasty, now up to Bobican. Bobcats just got to calm it down a little bit, slow down the pace a little. And that one's stripped away down the other end. And it's stolen. Collins out of bounds, but he's still beautiful stop there under the basket. It will be Chief ball here. Parlane Ferris inbounds. Gives it up now. Here comes Jordan Black underneath. Shot on its way up and in. LaDinian Brown. Bobcats have to calm themselves here. Near side and kicked ball. Oh, it's gonna be a push call on the Chiefs. And it looks like the court monster also assisted in that as well. He slipped on the pinwheel. This is a bit of an older floor, I do believe. I don't think they changed this court very much since 2001. Looks similar to the floor in the Chiefs documentary, at least. Kicks it up back to the right side. Now here comes Weber up into the corner. Collins now right side to Hasty. Crowd getting loud here in Ethete. Sorry about the little girl holding her doll there. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded there by the 31 of LaDanian Brown. Parlane Ferris kicks it up now to the far side. Tries for 3. It's up. Cannot get it to go. It looked like it was one of those non-net moving threes. Down the right side, trying the baseline drive. This one's up, and they will call the blocking foul on I would probably say Mitchell Seahair was the victim of the call there. Chiefs will get their second team foul, and it is, in fact, Mitchell Seahair on the foul, his first personal. Ellis Weber will go to the line to shoot 2. Shot on its way. It's up, and it's through. Not much animation there from the crowd that's happening. I guarantee you the second shot probably going to see quite a bit. Again, sorry about the little girl blocking part of the frame there. It's my fault for choosing this spot, so can't really get that upset. Shot on its way. It's up and it rims out. Parlane Ferris on the rebound. He'll come up toward the bottom of the pinwheel. Now to the right side. Shot on its way. It's blocked! Cody Bobican with a hand on it! Garrison gets it up to Bobican to the check that. I meant to say Bridger Pyle. So that was not Bobbingen on the block. I don't think it was Pyle. Either way, traveling violation undoes all of that. It's going back to the Chiefs. Parlane Ferris will have this one at the point guard position. He's got to get by Ellis Weber here. Ferris, slow pass there to the 11. He'll give it up to the 31. This is Brown. Kicks it out. Juanito Monroe, black on the shot. It's up no good. Rebounded by, now it is rebounded by Cody Bobbingen. Hasty with it. Picks up the dribble. Now gives it up to Cody Bobbingen. Bobbingen driving inside. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. Count it. And the Bobcats tie it. They rally and tie it back up with a chance to retake the lead. The Chiefs don't think they're going to quit anytime soon, though. Nolan Collins checking in now for Bridger Pyle, who has just had a phenomenal game so far tonight. And the Chiefs getting loud here in the second shot. It's up and through. And I think we got a timeout here, and we do. And what a game this has been here so far. I do believe it is a Chief timeout, and it is. We'll be right back in just a moment. You are watching varsity boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network 2A West action here in Ethete on the Wind River Reservation. We'll be back in just a moment. You are watching high school boys basketball. I already said that already. On Two Basins Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Chiefs territory on the Wind River Reservation here on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School in Ethete, Wyoming. Just a 10-minute drive to the east of Fort Washakie and about 30 minutes each way from Lander and to Riverton. Glad to have y'all with us here in central Fremont County. And this is where basketball thrives in this state, and it's been a beautiful sight to see here in Ethete. Shot is up on the left side and in. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. This one's up, and I think they got it in there. I couldn't even see it. I think the camera got it, but I didn't see who got the shot. That's how quickly this, oh my God, we got something else happening down there too. Bobcats got the positive end of a call there. Looks like over and back or a carry. I don't even think it was over and back. It might have just been a carry. Kicks up now to Jordan Garrison on the near sideline. And they'll move up far side now, back broadcast side. Here comes Garrison. Garrison now to the corner to Collins. They'll give it up to Brody Welch. He takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. And the 11 there on the rebound, and they'll get a call here for the Bobcats. Garrison will get himself his second personal foul of the evening here. 1:07 to go. And it's still a one-point game. It's going to come down to who can make the least mistakes here. Both offenses have been pretty good tonight. Bobcats have slipped the most, though. Shot is on its way, and splash for Adriano Brown. Zach Hasty now pushes it back up to Ellis Weber in the front court. Now he's going to stop on the elbow. No, he won't stop. He'll go back up to the three-point line up top on the pinwheel. Now he'll pass left side to Collins. 40 seconds to go. Moving left side is Welch. Now to Collins. Collins passes it left side to Garrison under the basket. Kicks it back out to Welch. Now to Hasty. He'll try it. 3! Zach Hasty! 41-39. Juanito Monroe Black gets it up underneath. And a charging foul! And this is going back to the Bobcats. The Bobcat fans getting loud here. I'd argue there's more black, red, and teal than there is purple and gold, but they still made some noise down there. Oh, our clock was running there. I apologize. What the heck? I did not tell you that. There you go. My stream was being weird. Down the right side, Brody Welch. It's up and it's in! 43, Brody Welch on the board. He's got 6 points on the night, if I'm not mistaken. And they'll try. Zach Hasty hits the top of the shot clock, and that's the end of the third quarter. We have 8 more minutes left in this game, and it has been an instant classic here in 2A West action here from Wyoming Indian High School. We'll be right back in just a moment. 43-39, Bobcats on top.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Wyoming Indian High School in Ethete, Wyoming. Fourth quarter about ready to start here. And they're doing the raffle tickets here. So just being quiet so people, just in case there was a winner around me, but guess not. So, yep, there they go. They just did the raffle ticket. We're about ready to get back going here. Wyoming Indian will get us going for the last 8 minutes of the night. And then it's going to be a car ride back in the snow to Thermop. And they're going to pass this one going behind them. It's going to go back into behind the timeline. It'll be a over and back here for Wyoming Indian. 7:49 to go. And this is just has been an instant classic tonight, in my opinion. A battle of two giants. Shot is on its way. It's up, no good. And Brody Welch on the shot. It's up, and a blocking foul. 2 shots coming up for the Chiefs. Might have been on the 5. Trying to see, though. Julius Robinson. Yes, it is his 3rd foul of the night. Brody Welch will take his shots here. Shot on its way. It's up, and it's in. Like we told you earlier in the broadcast, he's been thinking about nothing else but this game over the past couple of days. He's been ready for this. Shot on its way. It's up, and it's in. And all that preparation so far, knock on wood, has been, coming into good effect. They slipped a lot in that second, third quarter, though. Wyoming Indian, though, keeping it nice and tight. Shot is up, and it's in. Gets by Welch for the 2. Cody Bommingen on the far side. It's out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to go back to the Chiefs. And we're left with 7:27 to go here in tonight's action. And then we got to get up nice and early. I'm just joking, not really. But we do have to get up at a reasonable hour tomorrow. 2 o'clock, we got middle school basketball as the Thermopolis Bobcats host the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Wyoming Indians should know a thing or two about that team as well, as we all share a quadrant here. Shot it, or not quadrant, but shot is up, and it's in. Draws it within 2 again. It's getting loud here at Wyoming Indian High School. Left side, passes it up to Hasty. Hasty left side now to Weber. Steps out. He'll drive to the left elbow. Takes the shot. It's up, and it's rejected. And they somehow keep it in. It's a toss-up. Goes out. It's back to the Bobcats. And we got boos. And Shane Corpening, I thought, wanted a timeout there. I guess not. I guess he was just calling a play. Goes back up to the free throw line here. Or not the free throw line, volleyball line. Bommingen driving left side. Tries to tip it in. It's loose. And it's picked up. Ferris down the other end of the floor. Steps up, takes the 3. It's up. Can't get it to go. Zach Hasty on the rebound. Guarded by Hayanito Monroe Black. Up to the far side. Here they go. Bommingen now up to it. Weber. Weber passes to his left side. He's got Hasty on the pinwheel. Goes in behind him onto the volleyball attack line. 6:11 to go. And now here comes Weber. Kicks it up to Hasty. He'll drive baseline. Gets up underneath to Welch. Shots up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Damon Willow. Willow up to Huyanito Monroe Black. Near side, around the back. Pulls up, Monroe Black on the shot. It's up, no good. Second chance, up and in, tie game. And here comes, Brody Welch got pushed there just a little bit, but I think they'll just let it go. Letting them play here in Ethete. Down the left side, here comes Zach Hasty. On the pinwheel, he'll retreat. Gets it up to Ellis Weber. No shot clock. They can just take it nice and easy out of bounds, and it hits the coach. It was tipped by a Wyoming Indian Chief, and if we got one coming in, it's going to be Jordan Black into the game. And Jordan Garrison coming out. So two Jordans, I guess, exchanging sides here. Jordan Garrison coming out of the game. Did I say Harrison? I meant to say Garrison. Good Lord. And I think we also got Matthew Austin, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, check that. Mitchell Seahair back into the game for Wyoming Indian. Clock was running. We apologize there. We're going to get it back to where it was. There is 5:10 to go here. Now 5:08. Now we're good now. Weber, left side. Kicks it back up. Here comes Bomagen. Bomagen over to Hasty. Hasty, left side, pulls up. It's in! And a splash for Zach Hasty. Here comes the attack by the Chiefs. Left side. Black gives up behind to Huyanito Monroe Black. He'll move left side. Screen attempted. Won't get the screen, but he'll go around. Takes the three ball. This one's up. Off behind or underneath the basket by Parlane Ferris. Down the right side. Black passes it. Ferris has it on the left. And the traveling violation gives it back to the Bobcats. (47-45) Bobcats lead here on the road, here on the reservation. Tries to skip over to Zach Hasty. Gives it on back here. I think this is Pyle. Gives it another skip pass, and now they go forward. Ellis Weber with it. Now gives it up to Cody I meant to say Pyle. Welch back to Pyle. Now left side to Weber. Weber on the pinwheel, guarded by Black. Steps back, gives it inside to Welch. Welch looking for a man. It's going to go off in a kicked ball violation. .405 still to go in the fourth quarter. We are nowhere out of the woods yet. This game is anybody's game right now. The Chiefs trying to get their 9th win of the season, following a loss to Lodgegrass. They'll be taking on. Oh no, that's going back to the Chiefs here. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't get called for a blocking foul there. That probably should have been a block. He was trying to draw the charge. And he throws it up and out of bounds, and the Bobcats need to calm it down. No, wait, what? It's going back to the Bobcats. And we got a raucous crowd here in Ethete. They are booing left and right. I actually kind of have to side with the Chiefs. I thought that was going to go back to Wyoming Indian. 3:45 to go. Welch up to Hasty. 3:37 to go. Here in hostile territory here. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. And Parlane Ferris gets it up to Julius Robinson. They'll come back the other way. Chiefs try to set up. Steps out. Traveling violation. It's coming back to the Bobcats. Chiefs kind of stepping on their own toes here. This is starting to, they're making a lot of mistakes here. The Bobcats need to capitalize, though. They're not doing very well on doing that. Here comes Weber. Kicks it out to the corner. Lets it fly. It's up and it's no good. Rebound by Parlane Ferris. Sorry, not Parlane Ferris, but Huyanito Monroe Black. Here comes Ferris. Kicks it out to the left side. Shot is on its way. It's up and in. The tying shot for two. We got a timeout. There was a kid moving in front of me, so I couldn't even see who got the shot off, but we'll be back in just a moment. The Wyoming Indian Chiefs trying to get this lead here. We're tied at 47. 3 minutes to go.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like to welcome you back here inside of Alfred P. Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. 47 points a pop here for both sides. This has been the game that we were hoping it was going to be. An instant classic here in the reservation, regardless of how this turns out. Trying to get the inbound. Here comes Weber. He'll move left side now, gets the skip over to Nolan Collins. Back up to Weber. Weber tries to get by, he will. Gets by Parlane Ferris. Gets up to the volleyball line. This is Zach Hasty letting the play develop. No shot clock. It's not 20-27 just yet. Gets it up into the attack line. Tries to go backdoor, and he will. Number 4, I can see Black back there. He is keeping them at bay there at the volleyball line, and they're going to get by. Shot on its way. It's up, but it's no good. Adriano Brown on the rebound. Parlane Ferris to Hayanito Monroe Black. And a charging violation. And that is going back to the Bobcats. They called it on they did not call it on Hayan. They called it on Julius Robinson, his 4th team foul, or 4th personal. He's getting ready to foul out here. 2:16 still to go. Baseball pass up to Brody Welch. Welch pump fakes, trying to get by Black and Monroe Black. Here comes Hasty. Welch running his motion. Here comes Jordan Garrison. Now here comes, Collins, and out to Bombingen. Bombingen tries to get underneath to Brody Welch, and that's coming back. Hayanito Monroe Black to the right side, pulls up. It's up and it's in. $1:30 to go here. And we have a timeout. Thermopolis is going to call a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment, and we'll have our Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game when we come back. Like talking you back here, getting ready to get going. Our player of the game coming up, and honestly, it's a super, super tough decision. I don't think there's been just one standout tonight. I think I'm going to give this one to probably Adriano Brown of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. I'm probably going to live to regret this. Here comes Garrison. Kicks it back out. Here comes Hasty. Up to the corner. Nolan Collins. Jordan Garrison underneath to Brody Welch. Welch, spin move, and that one's up, no good. Hayanito Monroe Black with the rebound. Kicks it up to the 11. Adriano Brown with it. Brown, backdoor. Here comes Parlane Ferris. Ferris backdoor to Julius Robinson. Chiefs still with the, oh, we got a foul. Gotta wonder if it was an intentional foul. Weber checking into the game for Cody Bommingen. And this is a loose ball picked up there by Black. And they're trying to run down the clock here, but we got a whistle. 50 seconds to go here. The clock has not run much here tonight. Or at least not in this fourth quarter. 49-47. Here comes the 5 of Julius Robinson. Gives it inside. And it was Jordan Black that had it there. I think another intent foul here for the Cats. Nolan Collins with his first personal. They're trying to run down the clock, try to maybe get a turnover. And wide open there, it was Adriano Brown. They're trying to avoid those intentional fouls here. Really, they don't have a choice here. And the Bobcats, I think, probably should not have even been in this position to begin with. They made so many mistakes throughout the second half and late into that second quarter. They had a big lead earlier in that first quarter, just could not finish. They had a similar problem early last season, right? We saw that in the games against Rock Springs and Riverton last season, right? They just couldn't finish in that second half, and it's kind of a similar situation here too. We got free throws coming up now as the Chiefs are into the bonus. Taking them will be Julius Robinson. If he makes this, and that's going to put the Bobcats in a tougher situation, and it will. And you can bet your bottom dollar these two will be seeing each other again in Riverton this March. This one's up and it's no good. There's still a chance for them to win this game. And he'll get by. Weber kicks it up now to Pyle. And now here comes Weber. Three! Bridger Pyle. What a shot. Bobcats with one timeout left, Wyoming Indian with 2. It's going to be about who can manage their time the best now. Thermopolis ties it up at 3. It's level all over again for the Bobcats. They've been in this situation before. Will they come out on top? 25 seconds to go in regulation. This could go into overtime. And we have a timeout. Wyoming Indian will use their second to last timeout. We'll be right back in just a moment. You are watching Varsity Boys Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Wyoming Indian High School. Both teams that sitting at one timeout apiece. If it goes into overtime, I do believe they'll be given a couple of extras, if I'm not mistaken. But both sides kind of hoping it doesn't have to come to that. And Parlane Ferris will have it on the base or on the sideline. Wyoming Indian trying to avoid back-to-back losses. They lost to Lodgegrass. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded. Hasty kicks it up to Welch. Welch picks it up now. He'll go to Hasty. Hasty inside the three-point line. Turns around, takes the shot. It's up, it's no good. They'll try it again. And then we're going into overtime. They can't get the shot off in time, or they can't get the shot off into the rim. We're going into overtime. We'll be right back in just a moment. 1 minute intermission. We are heading into overtime. It is level all over again. We'll be back in just a moment. Like talking you back here. It's overtime here in Ethete. We're getting 4 extra minutes at least of basketball here. Buckle up. Might have to revise our player of the game, by the way. Adriano Brown is going to be getting ready to tip it away here. Cody Bomagen will be going for the Bobcats. So, with that being said, player of the game might be up in the air again. It's been tough tonight, but and we are underway. It's overtime here in Ethete, Central Fremont County on the Wind River Reservation. Skip pass over to Weber. Weber's got it. He's got Juanito Monroe Black right there. Welch underneath. Hasty, right side, up and in. Zach Hasty. You know, now that I think about it, maybe I should have just given it to him tonight. He has actually been one of the more reliable scorers tonight for Thermopolis. Of course, there's still been a long list of those tonight, but Parlane Ferris, basket will not count. It's a traveling violation. Speaking of traveling, Wyoming Indians got a date with Lame Deer coming up soon. That's going to be interesting. Thermopolis will be traveling to Cheyenne as well tomorrow. I can't remember. I think so. The James Johnson invite. Down the right side, it's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 11 of Adriano Brown. Bobcats don't have to do anything flashy. You just have to hold on. This one's up and air balls. Bomagen gives it up now to Hasty. Hasty up past the timeline. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Hasty steps back behind the three-point line. He's got the screen set by Welch. What a screen. Hasty on the mid-range. It's up, no good. Welch on the rebound. That's up and it's in! Brody Welch with the basket. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he had the game winner against Lovell last year too. And now here comes Jordan Black. Black with the pass right side to Julius Robinson. Lets it fly. It's up. It's no good. And the court buster. Oh, good God. We had an injury. No, we're going to be back. We're going to be right back. I'm sorry.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and...
Okay, I think he's fine. He just got gut checked there. We're back inside of Ethete, Wyoming. Whew. I mean, it could have been. I mean, definitely got. It's getting physical. I mean, these guys are going at each other here. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Juanito Monroe Black on the shot and the make. And floats it over to Zach Hasty. Now up to Nolan Collins. Collins tries to get out. He'll go to the pinwheel. Now to Brody Welch. Brody Welch passes left side to Weber. Weber now to Collins. Everyone running their motion. Here comes Bomagen. Bomagen up to the far side to Weber. 2 minutes to go. Weber, right side, takes the shot. It's up. Hasty on the rebound. It's up and it's in. Zach Hasty. Juanito Monroe Black pulls up for the mid-range. It's up and it's no good. Hasty on the rebound. 1:34 to go. Timeout called. We're coming back in just a moment. I think it'll be a Thermop timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Al Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming. 52-56. This game has been everything one could have asked for and more. Two juggernaut teams going head-to-head in overtime, and Zach Hasty got punched in the head there. There were some groans from the Thermopolis fans. Here comes Brody Welch. Welch to Bomagen. Bomagen to Hasty. Left side. Shots up. He's already scored 4 points here in overtime. Don't know if it'll be enough, though. Not yet. Juanito Monroe Black down the left. He loses the ball. It's out of bounds. And a foul. 1:05 still to go here in overtime. Juanito Monroe Black is going to get the free throws here. Takes the shot. It's up and it's in. Swish. Three-point game. 65 seconds to go in overtime. Monroe Black prepares for his second. It's up and it's through. Gets both of them to go. One possession game here in Ethete. Hasty. Near side, steps back, switches to his left hand, jump stops, looks to get rid of it, and it's going to be a timeout. So Shane Corpening will use the timeout, and we'll be right back in just a moment. Actually don't know what the timeouts are looking like here, but we'll be right back in just a moment. Like talking back here inside of Wyoming Indian High School, home of the Thermopolis Bobcats, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. Why? I made that mistake twice today. Home of the, I'm just so used to saying that. I'm sorry. Again, we had a couple of freshman broadcasts, and we haven't really been on the road since the girls' tournament. So Hasty lobs it up to Weber. Bobcats just got to try and hold on. Here comes Collins. Bounce pass to Weber. Weber gets by. Kicks it back out to Collins. Now here comes Hasty. Bounce pass back to Collins. 38 seconds to go. And an intentional foul here for the Chiefs. Time to deliver our revised Thermopolis Basketball Club Player of the Game. I think Zach Hasty has proven that he's deserved it. It's, like I said, super hard. Wyoming Indian and Thermopolis had two. Oh, that's an interception. That should not have happened. Down the left side, a foul. Blocking foul for the Bobcats. Oh, that's going to give our original player of the game, Adriano Brown, that's going to give him free throws. And yes, it's my show. I can change players of the game if I want to. Shot on its way. It's up, and it is in. If he makes this shot, it ties. Shots up. Gets it to go. Hasty. 30 seconds to go here. Near side and a charging violation. And they're going to call a charging violation here on the Bobcats. It's going back to Wyoming Indian. I wonder if the crowd noise had something to do with it. And Brody Welch will foul out of this game. He's got 5 fouls on the night. He's disqualified. And he's just had a fantastic game, but unfortunately that's just going to do it for the night for him. Wyoming Indian will call it, Thermopolis will call a timeout. We'll be right back. Like talking back here inside of Wyoming Indian High School, home of the Chiefs. 24 seconds left in overtime. Wyoming Indian has the ball. It's still tied at 56. They'll toss it in. Hayanito Monroe Black with it. He'll move to his left side. Spins out of it, takes the shot. It's up and it's in. Bobcats know what they have to do now. Do you go for double overtime? And a reach-in foul. 8 seconds on the clock here in overtime, with the potential to go into a second overtime. My question is, do they want to take the three? And if so, just give it to your best weapon. Here comes Hasty. Hasty lines it up. And it's up and it's no good. And the Wyoming Indian Chiefs have taken down the Thermopolis Bobcats. And the foul, there's still 0.2 of a second to go. It's not final yet. But this game is pretty much over. Free throw shots coming up. Thermopolis is leaving their men in the backcourt. 0.2 of a second left. Shot on its way, and this game's pretty much done. And there's already fans starting to leave here. The shot's up. They'll let it fly. No good. Wyoming Indian has won. And the Thermopolis Bobcats' mistakes in the second and third quarters have come back to bite them. And if you watched only the first quarter of the game, you would have assumed that this game was pretty much done. But Wyoming Indian fought back, and they won. And they are going to be going on and play Lame Deer in their next matchup. Thermopolis will be heading to Cheyenne for a tournament, taking on 3A and 4A teams for the most part. We will not be in Cheyenne. We will be in Rocky, and we'll be in Thermopolis against Rocky, and then we'll probably be heading up to Lovell, I believe. So, at least I think that's what the schedule's looking like. We'll have most of the live streams put up on our page later tonight when we get back home. But player of the game is still going to go to Zach Hasty. He did everything he could, and it's just a shame that it had to end like this. And what a game, though. I mean, you got to admit that even though the result probably wasn't what a lot of people wanted, it was still a really fantastic game at the end of the day. And, you know, I think Thermopolis will do what Wyoming Indian did, right? They're going to use this as film. Or, sorry, well, yeah, it's film. But they're going to use this as fuel to, you know, they're going to use this as fuel to get them back in regionals, I feel like. And whew, what a game. What a game. We'll see you tomorrow in Thermopolis for middle school basketball. It's the first game of the boys' season, and it should be a good one. Thermopolis Bobcats taking on the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies tomorrow at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, A, B, and C teams. And that is going to do it for our coverage tonight. It's been an absolute honor being up here in the grandstands here at Wyoming Indian High School. What a game. And, of course, if you enjoyed it, you want to see more games here on the channel, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to Two Basins Sports Network here on YouTube. And, as always, you know what I'm going to say. Until next time, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. The Wyoming Indian Chiefs take down the Thermopolis Bobcats 59-56 here in overtime.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor